Hello, it's Amanda Lee. Welcome to my channel, and today I want to talk to you guys about how I feel like I've been manifesting my dog, Bullseye, my boyfriend and I's little pupper. I feel like I've been manifesting him since I was 8 years old. When I was actually 8 years old, you know how when you set up an email with, I've told the story a little bit before on my channel previously. We'll get to that later in this video, but when you set up an email with any kind of Google Drive or your Apple iCloud, it'll save all of the pictures that you're able to back up in a drive or the cloud. So here is a picture with the timestamp, 2008. I was born in the year 2000. I was 8 years old, and one of the first photos I had saved was of an English Bulldog puppy. Now, I wasn't on any social medias at the time at 8 years old, but when I was around the age of 12, fast forward a few years, I'm going through this drive. Whenever I started going back into these photos, I was just so in love with this dog, and I looked at that at 12. I said, I guess this is gonna be my dog. And because in that photo it has a little circle around the eye, little dark spot, I right then and there knew its name was going to be Bullseye. I vocalized it then and there. I was like, yep, when I'm older I'm gonna have a dog named Bullseye. He's gonna be English Bulldog. My parents are hearing this, knowing about English Bulldog, thinking to themselves, yeah, right, I'm sure one day she'll see what she thinks she's getting herself into. Now they're puppy grandparents and they love him just as much as we do. Because they knew that I loved English Bulldogs, fast forward a few more years, I was just 16 years old, I think, and it was Christmas time. My parents really hyped it up. They said, Amanda, we know you've been wanting a dog. And of course, in my mind, I'm like, a dog? They got me this box, and I woke up on Christmas morning, and of course I was grateful. I knew it wasn't a dog though, and I was like, what have they been hyping up this whole time? Ba-ba-da-da! Introducing one of the first parts of our collection here. This is the OG stuffed animal Bullseye. He was a present from my parents, again, at 16 for that Christmas, and he has been with me ever since. So shout out to this guy right here and my parents for giving me him. And then the next item we're going to talk about, fast forward a couple more years, right around maybe the age of 18. I was about to move out to college, and I had complimented my dad on his Homer Simpson slippers. I thought they were awesome, and I love just the bulkiness, the comical kind of aspect of having your foot in Homer Simpson's mouth, of all people too. So the year I moved out for college, my parents said, you're gonna need your own pair of slippers, Amanda, but you don't watch The Simpsons like we do. Might as well get you some English Bulldogs. Cannot tell me these are not the cutest thing you've ever seen. When they're on my feet, look, the little ears, they flop. They have tails too. Aha! Thumbnail, anybody? My parents got me a pair of these that I wore so often, actually, that at the beginning of this year, 2022, I had to get myself a new pair. So one of these from Amazon.com, I'll link them in the description of this video. I can't remember how much it cost, actually. I'll put a screenshot here just for those who don't feel like clicking the link. But I had to replace the pair after just about 3.5, 4 years. So they lasted me such a long time. Like, I'm very grateful for them. So this is a newer pair, but it's the exact same slipper. Move forward a few years. I've gone to college, and then everything goes to chaos, hell in a handbasket, as my mom would say, and everything's online and remote school. So I am living with my boyfriend and his parents. Right here, me talking about my dream dog. I didn't know how, I didn't know when, but as soon as I met my boyfriend, I told him, I said, look, the dog I want in my future is very high maintenance. I said, 1, I want to travel the world. 2, I want to get this super high maintenance dog, and I need to know if this is scaring you away or if you're in. Because if it scares you, that's kind of the point. And the first response he said to travel was, let's do it. I have family in Europe. The second response to the dog was, oh my gosh, those are the cutest, wrinkliest things I've ever seen. Let's do it. So ever since then, I knew he was on board, and I was just dreaming and again manifesting by visualizing this pupper in our lives. So I posted that video and just knew that he'd be there eventually. Little did I know, in the next year and a half, 2 years, we would be in our own apartment with our pupper. Just mind-boggling. Although, the things I'm gonna show you now are things that I actually got and were gifted by anybody that was close to me, Sheldon, my boyfriend, my family, while we were living with him and his parents. So the first thing, this is the first thing that I wanna mention that I was gifted, and I have yet to use it because the car that I'm driving now, we have a special guest, everyone. If you heard that door creak, let me introduce you to the man of the hour. Small sir, would you like to say hello? Oh, wow. See, I just got a bath. He has a condition called cherry eyes. So it's a prolapse of the third gland. I have like trauma saying the word prolapse ever since the Howie Mandel experience. But yes, this is him. This is the young sir that is now in our lives to be loved and cherished and spoiled rotten. You heard it here. Look how big his paws are too, you guys. He's gonna get so big, so big. It's Sunday today. He has a vet appointment on Monday. Put your guesses in the comments for how much you think this chunky man, okay, I'll let you go, how much you think he's gonna weigh. Because I think it's gonna be way more than we're expecting. So moving forward, I think we're gonna keep him in here. Hopefully he doesn't nibble on the things I'm trying to show you guys. Returning to things that I was gifted while living with my boyfriend and his parents. This actually was a gift from my mom. You guys are gonna be shook. Carrie did the damn thing. She made me, I'm only showing you one pair, she made my boyfriend and I matching English Bulldog pajama pants for Christmas. I wear these more than just for Christmas, I'll tell you that. She is such a savage. And look, you guys, they have pockets. Does one go this way and one go the other way? Yeah, but she warned me about it. Oh my gosh. Yep, he's wreaking chaos on the soon-to-be image of him on my new car one day. Okay, I don't know how, I don't know when, but a car nice enough to add these decals to is coming into my life soon. I can feel it. But yes, Carrie did the damn thing here. Mom, if you're watching this, I'm sorry for calling you by your first name. But I don't know if you watch my videos all the way through anyways. This is kind of a test. Thank you, and I love you to my mom for making these. The next thing was a gift from my boyfriend. When I met my boyfriend, and still to this day, he is so interested, knowledgeable, and just all around involved in the vintage community. So like vintage t-shirts, vintage whatever it may be, video games, VHSs, the whole 9 yards. So one day he comes home and he says, I found us something. Ignore the stains. It's a vintage English Bulldog t-shirt. You guys, and the top of it says, it's the lucky dog who drives a new Mac. Like a Big Mac semi truck. He wears this all the time, which I honestly love even more than the fact that he came home even later with an English Bulldog t-shirt similar to this one that was from the same brand, but it has a banana on it. And oh my gosh, trust me, it's very cute. Moving forward, while we were living with him and his parents, one day he comes home, something behind his back, very suspicious, okay? He says, I have a surprise for you. I know you've mentioned it's a little nerve-wracking getting used to the idea of living with me, and obviously my parents, it'd feel weird for anybody the first month or two, and he brought this home from the Goodwill. This sleepy little man, it's just so precious. It's something that somebody had taken of their personal dog, and now it was in the Goodwill. I don't want to think about why, but it's been hanging on the wall of the place we've been ever since I've been given this. I put it on the wall of his bedroom, love with it, and when we moved into this apartment, it has gone up and stayed in this spot right by our front door. So other than that, there are a couple other things like, this Ruben the Bulldog calendar. If you don't know Ruben the Bulldog, he is a English Bulldog YouTuber, probably my favorite YouTuber at the moment. Y'all need to get on some Ruben the Bulldog. Look at that. Just look at that. Badass. So yes, I actually use this so much. I've got the entire year planned. Look at, I could look at this forever. What is he chewing on? I'll actually put the link to this in the description as well. I don't remember exactly where, but the proceeds are donated to somewhere that is amazing, and I think it helps with rescued English Bulldogs. Again, don't quote me on that, but I know that it's not all for profit, which is absolutely incredible. Go Ruben, go! Go Ruben, go! That, I guess, wraps up how I feel like I've been manifesting my pupper since I was 8 years old. Do you guys think that's kind of the definition of manifesting? I love to hear anyone's perspectives on this. Oh, and last but not least, I would also like to show you one of the best gifts I've ever received. If you don't know, I have a podcast. Don't forget to follow all my other socials, but I co-host it with 5 other ladies. And these women on my birthday decided to get together and get me the best surprise they could have ever gotten, which would later be used to retrieve Bullseye himself. I might have to stand up to show you guys this. It's a custom Bullseye blanket. She's nice. So yes, thank you guys for sticking around and just being my friend, hanging out with me. Don't forget to subscribe so you can stick around, and don't forget to turn on the notification bell so you can hear whenever a video goes live. And I'll talk to you guys later. Until next time. I tell Bullseye to say bye, but he's a little busy chewing on things, so I'm gonna go deal with that. See you guys.